You know, art can take on so many different forms while the talent level stays the same. But for these young artists, the only thing that changes are the instruments they use. From pens and paper to the ivory keys, brass and wood, and music and words that flow from the soul to the feet to captivate their audiences. Fox 40 and McDonald's has teamed up with the Mississippi Museum of Art to search Central Mississippi for 6 high school seniors who excel in the arts. First, I want you to meet a young lady who's a musical prodigy from right here in the heart of Jackson.
Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's.
This soft-spoken senior lets her fingers share her feelings.
Piano, it's a more hands-on approach to making music.
Tiara Walls has played the piano since the age of 9. With magnificent mentors throughout the years, her hobby has become a lifelong passion. And Tiara's scholastic achievement will bring her to Jackson State University on a full scholarship.
The Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's, with support from the Mississippi Museum of Art.
She is a piano-playing princess.
No, okay.
With a very quiet spirit and a patient soul.
Okay, 4th finger.
But when Tiara Walls places her fingers on the keys, something amazing happens to her.
Empowerment. I would definitely say that. Because playing the piano is control. It's being able to warp notes into your style and to express yourself.
It was at the age of 9 that the piano first played on her mind.
I can remember going home after piano lessons and making my mom sit down on the couch and listen to me over and over again.
And since then, she's found harmony with some of the great classics.
I like Claire de Lune because the melody sings, like in the smallest, in the quietest places of the piece. You just hear the melody, and it's so beautiful. And I like Prelude in C-sharp minor because it's really fun to play. It's loud and fast, and it's fun.
And it's that keen sense of great music and dedication that Tiara's piano teacher at Jackson's Power Academic and Performing Arts Complex says is what makes her special.
The more we throw at her, the more she does, and she excels in everything, and she has a lot of professional and personal integrity about her.
Along with plans to accompany several choirs and an eventual debut in front of her Anderson United Methodist Church family, Tiara plans to start her new chapter of life close to home.
I plan to go to Jackson State University and minor in piano and major in economics.
You're watching the Scholastic Art Spotlight right here on your Fox 40. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The inspiring taste of McDonald's new Spicy Chicken McBites. Poppable pieces of tender chicken breast, seasoned with just the right amount of spice, but just for a limited time. The simple joy of spicy perfection.
One taste of the new McCafe Cherry Berry Chiller at McDonald's, and you won't be able to pull yourself away. Made with 100% fruit juice with natural flavors, blended with ice. The simple joy of keeping it cool.
We are first at 5:30. It is different, and it gives us a distinct privilege to be able to serve our viewers first with accurate information.
We're on at times where nobody else is on doing local news and weather, to know first what's really going to happen in the weather.
The objective every single day is to come in and it's to bring the most important stories that people at home want to watch.
When the others go away, Fox 40 stays local. Fox 40, the first and only news at 5:30 and 9. Who does Fox 40 need to meet? Where should Fox 40 visit? Fox 40 is looking for the most unique people and places to spotlight. Go to fox40tv.com and submit today for your chance to become the Fox 40 Spotlight on Fox 40, news at 5:30 and 9.
Now I want to take you down to Brookhaven to the Mississippi School of the Arts. I want you to meet a young man who can make his words come to life.
Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's.
His passion is to make words work.
I created this narrative from beginning to end. That's when I realized that I was dedicated to the craft.
A Flowood native, his passion for writing brought him to the Mississippi School of the Arts.
Writing has allowed me to step back and look at everything.
His dream is to take life lessons of turning simple letters and phrases into a work of scholastic art.
The Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's, with support from the Mississippi Museum of Art.
There's a gem of artistic genius tucked away in the town of Brookhaven.
And now things I'd never seen are rising to the surface.
It's a place where the teaching of art, dance, drama, literature, and music is the main focus.
I guess you could say that I am starved, that I believe my own story.
At Mississippi School of the Arts, a select few gifted students from throughout the Magnolia State are engrossed in their talents and learn daily how to sharpen their skills.
Aaron is very versatile as a writer. He's a very smart guy.
Aaron Cooper is one of a handful of seniors set to graduate next month. His immense ability to whittle words for capturing the essence of his surroundings brought him to the campus from Flowood.
The bulk of my work stems from emotion. It stems from things that I feel need to be said and haven't been said yet.
His passion is to make words work. Aaron Cooper is a literary loose cannon that takes on life's challenges, not willing to hold back his view of the truth.
I think there's a lot of controversial things that aren't really touched on in the public's eyesight.
One of his writing teachers immediately noticed his talent. She told me that it's students like Aaron that make her proud of her profession.
He's a joy to have in the classroom and has been a really important person in our program here.
And it was just a few years ago, while Aaron was in the 6th grade, that a teacher's historical challenge forced him to turn simple letters and phrases into a scholastic work of art.
She gave us the assignment to write a slave narrative, like a dramatic interpretation of what a slave's journey would be.
And even though his love for writing has no barriers, he always goes back to his first love of poetry.
Sometimes it can be on the depressing side, it can be on the avant-garde, jarring, deep side, and sometimes it hits close to home, and it can kind of upset people.
As for the scholar's future,
I hope to write until I die. I hope to go to some institution that could lift me up and take me to the stars. Or I plan on teaching writing one day in some form or another.
And for a future teacher, a current one offers these words of wisdom.
Go where the brains are and keep on writing.
I want to stay in Brookhaven at the Mississippi School of the Arts for our next 2 scholastic artists. Up next, I want you to meet a young man who makes beautiful music with only his God-given gifts.
Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's.
It was R&B music that first caught this singer's attention, but learning the art of more traditional music has Jawan Hobson taking his voice in a different direction.
I really enjoy classical. I feel like my voice is suited for it. I mean, it just feels different, and it feels good. It feels good in my voice.
And his lessons won't stop after graduating from Mississippi School of the Arts. He plans to begin his first college semester in Clinton.
The Fox 40 Scholastic Art Spotlight, presented by McDonald's, with support from the Mississippi Museum of Art.
R&B artist like Brandy was this young singer's first love.
I kind of grew up listening to R&B, especially 90s music. I love 90s music.
Pop and gospel music was what Jawan Hobson sang growing up, but his experience at Mississippi School of the Arts brings him closer to classics.
I feel like my voice is suited for it. It's a different feel, you know, singing R&B for so long and coming here and learning classical. I mean, it just feels different and it feels good.
In harmony with the piano and his experienced teacher at his side, this teenager, small in stature, reaches deep inside to pull out the voice of a vintage opera singer.
With that whole pop side, you're just, you know, you're all in the mic and you're doing all of that stuff. But classical, you know, you're a bit more poised and you have to, there's a stature to you that you have to develop. And it's like, it's different. It's kind of out of character for me.
And for this Columbus, Mississippi native, learning this new music genre has really challenged everything he assumed he knew and how he approaches producing his art.
A technique, little vocal exercises from the songs, you know, having to learn your songs and knowing your music, you know, front and back. it's that dedication and that discipline. That's what makes the better singer.
And it's Jawan's commitment that makes training his vocals so much fun for Patton Rice.
He's good at taking instruction and making a mental list of the things that he needs to do to execute whatever we're working on.
And as he moves on to daily doses of vocal versatility at Mississippi College in Clinton, Jawan reflects on what being a student at the School of the Arts has meant for his passion.
I was my most creative here. I feel like this place really, it promotes that, and it kind of incites it. Like, I've done great things here, so I'm really gonna miss just what I was able to create, and along with the memories and the music and all that stuff, and the friendships I was able to make. And stuff is irreplaceable.
That's it. You're watching the Scholastic Arts Spotlight right here on your Fox 40.
The inspiring taste of McDonald's new Spicy Chicken McBites. Poppable pieces of tender chicken breast, seasoned with just the right amount of spice, but just for a limited time. The simple joy of spicy perfection.
Fox 40, nominated for 7 Mississippi AP Awards. Fox 40, winner, Best Weathercast.
A major storm moving through the Metro Jackson area.
Fox 40, winner, Best Website. Fox 40, winner, Best News Photography. Winner of 3 Mississippi AP Awards. Fox 40, the first and only local news at 5:30 and 9. Want to be a part of Fox 40 News? Now you can. When you see news happening, shoot it on your phone or other device and go to fox40tv.com and submit it. See it, shoot it, and send it. And you'll have a chance to see your footage online or on air. Be a part of the team everyone's talking about. See it, shoot it, and send it. Fox 40, the only local news at 5:30 and 9.
One taste of the new McCafe Cherry Berry Chiller at McDonald's, and you won't be able to pull yourself away. Made with 100% fruit juice with natural flavors, blended with ice. The simple joy of keeping it cool.
You know, when you think of the arts, you're probably thinking about paint and brushes, right? Well, one young man down in Brookhaven at the Mississippi School of the Arts uses a stage as his canvas.
Fox 40 Scholastic Arts Spotlight, presented by McDonald's.
Changing characters is like changing into a different pair of shoes for Jalen Gilbert.
I just zone out everything else to just get to know my character right before I go on stage and let them embody me.
Acting is the role he takes on as a senior at the Mississippi School of the Arts. And for this graduating senior, his skills head to a new level of learning in the Windy City.
Anything that's coming at me out there in Chicago, I feel ready.
The Fox 40 Scholastic Arts Spotlight, presented by McDonald's, with support from the Mississippi Museum of Art.
If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh?
For this self-proclaimed country boy, the art of changing roles has given him a unique perspective.
I just zone out everything else to just get to know my character right before I go on stage and let them embody me before I step out there.
It was by chance that Jalen Gilbert fell into acting.
2nd grade, school play, I got the lead role and everything. And went up there, did a really good job, got a lot of congratulations. And this lady came over and told my mom about the Power APAC Performing Arts Complex.
And a few years later, Jalen found himself living and learning this new passion at APAC. But it was the opportunity to study at Mississippi School of the Arts that really helped him learn to mold to multiple roles.
He has disgraced me.
You see yourself gradually get better and better and better. It's like, this is like the growth chamber, training ground. It's kind of weird, especially since we're about to leave.
While here, Jalen has learned to give up himself for the sake of storytelling.
And hindered me $500,000.
I've had to see the character as a real somebody, not just something on the page. You have to bring it to life in your own way. You got to be able to sympathize with this character and be open and understanding of their situation.
He did a lot of like one gesture to one side and then with the other hand to the other side.
A task that acting instructor Robert Brooks says comes natural to Jalen.
There's a work ethic there. He takes everything seriously, every assignment in the classroom, every monologue, every scene we perform in class. And he seems to really love what he's doing.
And even though Jalen likes the simple life of Camden, Mississippi.
Yeah, I would definitely consider myself a country boy. definitely. Just get out in the grass, just chill out.
He's going to try a new role in the Windy City.
Next is going to Chicago to attend DePaul University. A whole new world, big city, going out there chasing the dream, you know. It seems so, it doesn't seem real.
If you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
You're watching the Scholastic Arts Spotlight right here on your Fox 40. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Everybody's talking about Fox 40.
I watch Fox 40 News because they do a great job of keeping me abreast of what's going on in my community. I love watching the Top 9 at 9.
I like Fox 40 because they're actually out in the community bringing us news that we want to hear.
The team everyone's talking about. Fox 40, the first and only local news at 5:30 and 9. Jackson's fastest growing newscast is your Fox 40, bringing you breaking news on Fox 40 Top 9 at 9. Latest weather updates and sports highlights before the rest. See the news team everyone is talking about. Joy Redmond, Dave Roberts, and Travis Raycheck. When the others go away, Fox 40 stays local. Fox 40 News at 5:30 and 9.
One taste of the new McCafe Cherry Berry Chiller at McDonald's, and you won't be able to pull yourself away. Made with 100% fruit juice with natural flavors, blended with ice. The simple joy of keeping it cool.
Who does Fox 40 need to meet? Where should Fox 40 visit? Fox 40 is looking for the most unique people and places to spotlight. Go to fox40tv.com and submit today for your chance to become the Fox 40 Spotlight on Fox 40 News at 5:30 and 9.
The inspiring taste of McDonald's new Spicy Chicken McBites. Poppable pieces of tender chicken breast, seasoned with just the right amount of spice, but just for a limited time. The simple joy of spicy perfection.
All right, now I want to take you up north just a bit to Madison. I want you to meet a young musical prodigy who lets his brass and wood do the talking for him.
Fox 40 Scholastic Arts Spotlight, presented by McDonald's.
It's the soulful sounds of the saxophone that helped this Madison Central High School graduate become comfortable in his own shoes.
I can express myself through my horn. That's when I'm like, okay, this is something I really want to follow.
He'll find focus in the music halls of Southern Mississippi University this fall.
I'll have another band hall to spend hours and hours in Southern Mississippi.
The Fox 40 Scholastic Arts Spotlight, presented by McDonald's, with support from the Mississippi Museum of Art.
It was a chance meeting of Judson Wright's lips and a variety of musical options when a certain woodwind instrument caught his eye way back in 5th grade.
They bring all the kids that want to be in band into this room, and they get all these little mouthpieces, right, like this one. And they go up to you and they'll put up to your mouth.
And it was a reedless saxophone mouthpiece that he connected with.
I saw it and I knew it was a very exciting instrument and people played it in songs. And I was like, okay, I kind of want to do that. I want to see what it sounds like.
And eventually, it was the soulful sounds of the saxophone that helped this Madison Central graduate become comfortable in his own shoes.
When I figured out how to play music and, oh, this makes sense, I know I can express myself through my horn. That's when I'm like, okay, this is something that I really want